Hey, it's Will Shannon here. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about dealing with spare time and time management. Now, please watch this tape in its entirety and don't just give up on me. I want to tell you something. When you start fasting or juicing or go vegan, honest to God, honestly, don't want to use God's name, right? Honestly, you get back the most precious commodity on the planet, which is time. Most people squander their time, including me in moments. You know, we say we have no time when we're on social media, or we have no time and we're, you know, there's so many ways you could organise so you had so much more time to do things to be beneficial for people. But the other thing you got to do is, if you do a juice fast or you go vegan, you're going to be sleeping hours less, and you're going to be saving hours a day digesting. You're going to have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, depending on the way you plan this. I mean, what if I get you raw vegan doing all these things, and then you're sleeping 4 or 5 hours, and you've got 2, 3 hours where you're not laying there paralysed from digestion? What do you do with that? This is where setting the goals comes in handy. It might be learning another language, it might be being a relationship, suaveness, it might be something, but I want you to start using the time effectively. And part of this is you need to have set goals. There's no lazy people. There's just people that don't know their purpose. There's just people that don't have goals. There's just people that have limiting belief systems, that have just given up on life and given up on thinking you're going to get anywhere. So it's very, very important to me that you have a ton of hobbies, a ton of things you want to learn. It might be watching reruns of your favourite show while exercising, very honestly. But I prefer it to be more creative, and I prefer it to involve others, and I prefer it in a way that you evolve your wisdom and learn a skill. If you're a writer, you know, there's classes on the internet where you can learn from literally some of the best writers in history. I did a course recently on the internet, acting lessons with Dustin Hoffman. And I'll tell you what, he was telling stories about Kevin Spacey and Clint Eastwood and the guy who played Lawrence of Arabia. I can't remember his name. If you remember it, thank you. You know, you can learn from literally some of the best of all time. People that are the best in the world at what they do have written books. I mean, Hippocrates and, you know, I could tell you about 12 to 20 of the most famous herbalists in the history of mankind. I'm not saying it to brag. You know, I read their books, and if they said something, I tried it. You know, people came in our clinic, and I know even recently I did a course with one of the most famous naturopaths literally on the planet. Beautiful guy. I went and did his course, and he was using certain herbs in a certain part of the body, which I won't go into now, that I wasn't using it quite that way. And I didn't even know you could do it. It was actually a herb that was traditionally used on the skin for another part. And of course I went away and I tried it, I learned, I looked